Base, motivation is amazing until it disappears. The truth is, most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they've built goals around temporary feelings instead of sustainable habits. So, in this video, I'm going to give you 5 powerful mindset and lifestyle shifts that can help you stay consistent even when motivation is nowhere to be found. All right, so let's start on number 1, which is routines. Routines are repeated actions or systems that become a part of your regular lifestyle. So, here's an example. You wake up at 7 a.m., you brush your teeth, you make your coffee with your breakfast, and then you get ready to go to work, right? Now, you're not necessarily motivated to do any of these things, but you've clearly decided to do these things in this order most mornings. But let's say now you want to add in a workout at home or at the gym to your morning routine. Something about your current routine needs to be disrupted in order for you to adopt and adapt to your new routine. So perhaps not only do you wake up an hour earlier to ensure that you're able to get a 20 to 30-minute workout in before work, but also you ensure that your workout clothes are put out or packed into your gym bag the night before so that you're all set up for success in the morning. Now, you've created a new nightly and morning routine that will assist you in the process of executing that new decision. Routines beat motivation because routines reduce decision making. In this case, you've already decided the night before that you were going to work out in the morning. So instead of waking up and asking, do I feel like doing this today? Your routine already simply says, this is what I do now. Most people don't wake up and say, do I feel like doing this today when it comes to their work? Even when they don't even like that job. They might even declare, I don't want to go to work today, and still go. But why is that? It's clear that it's not because they're motivated to, but rather they understand that the results of automatically making the decision to work will produce consistent income. You get a paycheck every Friday or every other Friday. And the same concept can be applied to exercise. Consistency becomes simpler when your habits become automatic and when you reduce the decision making process for yourself. Now, moving on to number 2, which is identity. Your identity is the way that you see yourself. So, I'm going to go ahead and ask you that question. How do you currently see yourself? Do you see yourself as someone who takes care of their body? Or as someone who moves consistently, or someone that nourishes their body with nutrient dense foods on a daily basis? And this matters because you're obviously not going to get to your goal and then start to embody the habits of the person who identifies in this way. You need to identify with the person who you want to become now in order to actually achieve your goals. So if you think about the person who has the body type that you want or who has the habits that you want, are you doing those things? Because if you are, then that is clear on how you're going to get to your goal, and it lets you know that you're on the right path. When it comes to movement and nutrition, identity is going to beat motivation every time. People naturally act in alignment with who they believe that they are. And so you too must naturally act in accordance with your new identity. When regular fitness and eating properly becomes a part of your identity, workouts stop feeling like punishment and start feeling like self respect. You stop craving and habitually eating junk and start making better food choices and treating yourself on an occasion instead. So remember, lasting transformation happens when your habits match your identity, the person that you're becoming. Number 3, let's set some realistic expectations. Realistic expectations mean understanding that progress takes time and that not every week is going to feel really exciting. Many people quit because they expected instant weight loss, instant abs, nonstop motivation, and perfect consistency. There are so many times that I run into women who tell me, I used to come to the gym 6 times a week and then my work schedule changed, or my daughter had a baby, or I had a baby, and now I can't do that, so I stopped coming to the gym at all. But let's start here. You don't need to go to the gym 6 times a week. More workouts or more days in a gym doesn't necessarily mean that you get to your goal any faster. And it's an unrealistic expectation that you can maintain a 6 workout week schedule for the rest of your life. You need to do something that's going to match the lifestyle of that new identity that you've created. It's also just unnecessary. Like 3 days a week is what I recommend. And also, you don't even need the gym. If you can't make it to the gym, Do something at home. You need to set realistic expectations for what you know your lifestyle is. Realistic expectations is going to help you stay grounded, especially during slow progress. So instead of an all or nothing approach like the example I just gave you of the woman who used to come to the gym 6 times a week, but they cannot anymore, you want to drop that and implement what you can do realistically. And remember, slow progress is still progress, so keep going. Number 4, we're jumping into habit stacking. Habit stacking means attaching a new habit to something you already do consistently. Some examples might be stretching after brushing your teeth, or walking after dinner, drinking water before your coffee, listening to affirmations while you're driving, right? We even mention new habits as a part of your routines. Putting out your clothes the night before, or rolling out your yoga mat so that you can do your stretches as you get out of bed in the morning. Waking up an hour earlier to make sure that you get that 20 to 30-minute workout in. Remember, we want to reduce the decision making process, and habit stacking will beat motivation every single time because it makes habits easier to remember and easier to repeat because they're connected to existing behaviors already. So start small. You don't need to jump big. Small habits grow faster when they're attached to habits that already exist. Start with 1, then move to 2 to 3, so on and so forth. And here we go. We're already at number 5, which is discipline will beat motivation every single time. That's because motivation is emotional. Discipline is behavioral, right? Just like our discussion around habit stacking. Motivation says, I feel like it. Discipline says, I'm committed to it. Just like every other emotion, motivation comes and goes, but discipline keeps you moving even when your emotions fluctuate. Just like the example I gave about going to work even when you don't feel like it. Your goals cannot depend on your mood every day. But if you stay disciplined, you're guaranteed to accomplish your results in due time. The people who transform their lives aren't always the most motivated people in the room. They're usually people who learned how to keep showing up for themselves imperfectly, consistently, and intentionally, even on the hard days. And I'll let you know right now that these tips that I'm giving you has worked for me. Discipline is what got me to where I am today. Sustainable habits, a happier lifestyle, and I'm definitely happier in this body. And if you're someone trying to build a healthy relationship with your body, your habits, and sustainable weight loss, I want you to check out my ebook, Happy Weight. It's designed to help you move away from obsession and extremes and toward realistic, mindful, and sustainable transformation. The link is down below in the description box. And with that, my friends, I'll see you in the next one, babe. Peace.